Got another microphone test coming right your way. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Photo Video Show where we explore all things photography. And today we're exploring some audiology. Today's program, I'm going to be reviewing the Tonor USB microphone. I get sent a lot of different stuff all the time, but the thing that I try to do lately is I try to keep things in perspective. I try to keep an open mind. I'm not going to be judgmental about the product. I'm just going to present the facts and then let you guys make a determination about whether or not this particular microphone is for you. So if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. Today we're going to be reviewing this Tonor USB microphone. So this is the microphone, and it does come with a little tripod and a microphone holder. This was the model that they sent me. It is their gold model. It has some writing on the front, condenser microphone, and the brand, which is Tonor. That's how I think it's pronounced anyway. It has sort of like a matte rubbery sort of like finish. It's very, very light. Very, very, it almost feels like a toy to me. Now the grill is in fact a metal grill. I don't know how good the metal is in this particular device. And it is in fact a USB powered microphone. I believe that this particular product was probably created as maybe a competitor to maybe like the Samsung Meteor mic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this up to the computer, give it a bit of a sound test. There's really no way to tell if this one sounds any good unless we actually compare it to something else. Okay, so this is basically what the mic is going to look like when it's in its stand. Like I said, nothing stellar here. This is you know, a pretty standard little desktop tripod, and that's the microphone in it. Now this, from what I can tell, is it's designed like a side address microphone. Usually you're going to want to talk into this side and not try and talk into the front, but kind of the way it's been designed or whatever, it almost seems like this would be a better position for the microphone. Okay, so now I am actually speaking into these Tonor microphone. It seems like it's pretty quiet. I mean, I am like really up on top of this thing, and I've had to increase the gain just so that I could see the meter move up to about 20. So being that the sound is not very rich or anything, obviously you wouldn't want to use this for like music style vocals or anything like that. Anything that you needed a big full frequency range. Now, according to the manufacturer's specs, I believe this thing has a tonal range of 50 hertz to 16 kilohertz. So we're not talking about the widest dynamic range of a microphone ever, but it does what it ought to do, and that is, in fact, record sound. Now, they tout this microphone mainly as a microphone that you would use with like WhatsApp and MSN and Skype and stuff like that. They also try and say singing, speech, and instruments. I don't really think that that's the case. Skype is probably fine. Any sort of like application that you might want to just casual conversations or anything. But if we're talking about critical, hardcore, yes, it will pick up singing. But I mean, if you're actually singing, you don't want the vocals to particularly sound very thin and very airy or tinny. You don't want any of that. You want it to be deep, rich, and full. Okay, so you've been listening to this while I've been talking the entire time. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to switch over to the Samsung Meteor mic and give you a quick comparison as to what it would sound like in using this as the reference. Alright, so we've now switched over to the Samsung Meteor mic, and this is basically what it sounds like as compared to the Tonor USB studio condenser microphone. Now, in my experience, the Samsung Meteor mic has a much fuller, a little bit richer sound. So if you are planning to do something, maybe like recording song vocals, or if you're actually having to do something that's mission critical, I would definitely say that you're probably going to be a lot better off upgrading to something a little bit more high-tech. But if the ultimate goal is just to get some better quality audio that's closer to your closer to the source, which is obviously going to be your mouth or some instrument that you're going to be playing, instead of always relying on the microphone on the computer or your laptop, I think then the Tonor is probably going to be a decent choice. But to be completely honest, if you need a microphone that is a lot closer to your mouth or something like that, I personally wouldn't carry around a completely separate microphone if I was doing a lot of traveling or I just needed the sound source a little bit closer. I personally would probably just use my phone. All right, so now I'm recording my audio directly into my cell phone, and this is what the audio sounds like. So you can get a base comparison between the Tonor, the Samsung Meteor mic, and the cell phone, which is the iPhone 6s Plus, and you can kind of determine which is probably going to be the better solution for you and your needs. All right, guys, that's been the Tonor Studio condenser microphone. And like I said, this is the gold edition, and they sent it to me for free. But I do want to let everyone know that these are my real thoughts, and I am giving you my honest opinion. So I also want to toss in a giveaway, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below if you're interested in picking up one of these microphones absolutely for free. The only restrictions that I have is that you be inside the United States. I can't do any more overseas shipping, so sorry about that. But at any rate, thanks again for stopping here at the Photo Video Show. I'm your host, Mark Puckett, and I'll see you guys again on the next one.